Cebu, Philippines. Midnight. The air smells of antiseptic and salt. In a narrow hospital bed, Thomas Markle no longer has a left leg below the knee. What he does have is a phone, a camera, and 7 years of silence finally snapping like an old bone. He is 81. He is tired, and he is done waiting. Father to one of the world's most scrutinized women. And today, he's not just fighting for his life. He's unleashing secrets from the past. Secrets that could shatter Meghan Markle's carefully crafted image. Forever, the world knows Meghan as the Duchess, the actress turned royal rebel. But to Thomas, she's still the little girl he raised in a modest Los Angeles home. Or is she? For years, silence has defined their bond. Estranged since her fairy tale wedding. No calls, no visits, no grandchildren's laughter echoing in his ears. But now, from his hospital bed, Thomas breaks that silence. Not with pleas alone, with revelations. Shocking claims about her age, her teenage years, her hidden truths. Why now? Because time is running out, and a father's final words carry the weight of a lifetime. Let's rewind. Thomas Markle wasn't always the outcast. He was the Emmy-winning lighting director, the devoted dad who scrimped and saved for his daughter's dreams. Private schools, acting lessons, a world of opportunity. Meghan herself once gushed about him in interviews, called him her hero. But fame changes people, or does it reveal them? As Suits propelled her to stardom, cracks appeared. Thomas says she grew distant, ambitious, calculated. But the real bombshell? It dropped in November 2025. In a raw YouTube interview, Thomas finally spoke out. The official story doesn't match what I remember, he said. Eyes narrowed, voice laced with regret. What story? Her age. Simple, right? Meghan Markle, born August 4th, 1981. That's the Wikipedia fact, the royal record. But Thomas alleges inconsistencies. Cut to Montecito, Meghan's world of luxury, ocean views, philanthropy spotlights. But behind the gates, sources say, frustration boils. Upset, tired, insiders whisper. She's reached out, or has she? Conflicting reports swirl. A spokesperson confirms an email. Hospital staff deny it. Thomas claims confusion. I haven't heard from her. Is it a mix-up? Or something more calculated? Psychological insight. Estrangement cuts deep. For Meghan, it's layers of betrayal. Her dad's staged paparazzi photos before the wedding. Heart attacks that kept him away. Interviews that spilled family secrets. In her 2021 Oprah sit-down, she called it irrevocable damage. But now, with Thomas fighting for life, pressure mounts. Prince Harry urges reconciliation. The public demands it. Yet doubt lingers. If she ignores him, cold. If she goes, headlines explode. Deeper still, Thomas's revelations challenge her core narrative. The self-made woman. The victim of royal scrutiny. But if her age is fudged, if teenage secrets surface, it recasts everything. Her Hollywood hustle? Perhaps started earlier. Her royal entry? Built on a foundation of reinvention. She lied about her age, Thomas alleged in a November 2025 video. Ghosted her dad. Even ties to Prince Andrew? Wild claims, unsubstantiated, but they stick. Muddy the waters. Sensory overload. Imagine tabloid flashes. Social media storms. Whispers in elite circles. Meghan, once untouchable, now questioned. Build the mystery. Why speak now? Thomas says it's regret. I've always loved her. But critics call it opportunism. Shopping the story for TV deals. He wants real money. A royal expert claimed December 8, 2025. Networks biting. The one-legged man, powerful image. But beneath? A father's ache. Never meeting Harry. Never holding grandkids. Both he and the king know how tough it is, Thomas reflected. Estranged from children. Parallels with Charles. Harry. A royal rift mirrored in a common man's pain. Documents. Recollections. Timelines that don't align. He claims old family papers show discrepancies. A birth certificate here. School records there. Whispers of a year or two shaved off. Why? Hollywood's brutal game. Youth sells. Age fades opportunities. She wanted to reinvent herself, Thomas reportedly said. But you can't erase the past. The internet exploded. Forums buzzed. Tabloids screamed. Is Meghan older than she claims? And if so, What else has she hidden? But this isn't just about numbers on a page. It's deeper, psychological. Imagine a young Meghan navigating the cutthroat world of auditions. Pressure mounting, mirrors reflecting doubts. Thomas paints a picture of a teenager obsessed with image. Dark secrets, he called them in a June 2025 explosive interview. What secrets? Parties that went too far. Relationships shrouded in mystery. A wild side buried under the polished exterior. He described nights when she'd sneak out. Friends he didn't approve of. Choices that haunted him. She was always performing, he said. Even at home. Sensory details flood in. The slam of a door at midnight. Whispers on the phone. A father's worry turning to warnings ignored. Tension builds. Because Thomas isn't stopping at anecdotes. He hints at evidence. Photos. Letters. Old emails that could prove his point. I've kept everything, he teased in that hospital interview. Published December 6, 2025. His voice, weak from surgery, but words like daggers. The amputation? Brutal. A 14-inch blood clot. Foot turning blue, then black. Life or death. My dad is being very brave, his son, Thomas Jr., told the Daily Mail. But amid the pain, the plea, I don't want to die estranged. He begs Meghan to visit. To meet Archie and Lilibet. To face the past. But woven in, those shocking revelations. About her real age. Her teenage rebellions. Her alleged lies. Cliffhanger. What if these aren't just a dying man's ramblings? What if they're the key to unlocking Meghan's enigma? Emotional depth. Picture Thomas alone in that Cebu hospital. Beeps of machines. Nurses' footsteps. Memories flooding. Raising Meghan after divorce. Doria Ragland, the mom, fading into background. He paid for Northwestern University. Cheered her suit's success. But then, the wedding snub. Heart surgery. No invite recovery. 2 heart attacks, a stroke, an earthquake, his daughter Samantha said. Toll of years. Now this. Amputation. Fighting infection. Yet, from the brink, he unleashes. Exposing her darkest teenage secrets. As one Facebook post screamed. What are they? Drugs? Boys. Ambitions that crossed lines? Thomas hints. She shattered illusions. Psychological twist. Was it rebellion? Or survival? A biracial girl in white-dominated Hollywood. Pressures shaping a chameleon. Cliffhanger. If Thomas has proof, what happens next? A documentary? A book? Or silence, as death nears? Shift to impact. Hollywood watches. Brands hesitate. Meghan's empire. Archwell, Netflix deals, built on authenticity. Vulnerability. But if past is fabricated, cracks form. It never puts them at odds. Sources say of her and Harry. But whispers grow. Harry's protector role. Urging peace. Yet, Thomas's words sting. Harry needs to read the writing on the wall. Accept reality. Sensory. Tense dinners in Montecito. Phones buzzing with alerts. Kids' laughter contrasting adult turmoil. Broader lens, this isn't just family drama. It's cultural. Royals versus rebels. Fame's dark side. Thomas, from bed, rewrites history. See me one more time before I die. Plea or ultimatum. Meghan's scramble, emails lost. Numbers changed. Media tensions rake up old wounds. The 2018 letter to dad, fearing puppeteering. Now, full circle. Journalist at bedside, not daughter. Progress? Sources say contact expected in 24 hours. December 8, 2025. But doubt persists. Damned if she does, damned if she doesn't. Psychological insight, forgiveness, or guard up. Thomas's revelations force reckoning. Age rumors. Teenage shadows. Past reinvented. Final build. The world holds breath. If she visits, reconciliation, or more exposes. If not, legacy of regret. Thomas, brave but broken. He thinks people will pay because of who Meghan is. But at what cost? And now, the curtain rises on truth. Not Meghan's story anymore. Her father's. Lingering in the air. If a dad's dying words can shock the world, what secrets remain buried? The past isn't dead. It's just waiting to speak.